Hello guys! Now today I'm going to teach you how to make this cute little sunflower. It's a hairpin. I just simply stuck a hairpin in here. It works just fine. It really works fine, but for today we'll try something a little different. I have some felt here that I want to cut into a round, like a circle, and just stuck it right here. And then cut some holes and have the pin going in and out. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I guess we'll find it out. Now for today we'll need scissors, of course, a yarn needle. The name didn't occur in my head. I'm using a 2.2 millimeters hook. And if you choose to just use the hairpin the way I did, then you don't need the hot glue gun, which I'm going to use today. You could also simply just tie this to, you know, whatever hair little thing you have available if you prefer. And let me show you the yarn that I used today. It's Puppet Eldorado, and these are the details, the color, but this is what I'm using today if you're interested in buying online. Otherwise you can use any yarn of the same thickness, or if you want it bigger you can use any yarn at all. Completely up to you. Let's get this tutorial started. So we're gonna start making a magic ring and single crocheting 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At this point, let's close the magic ring. Oh, something I didn't mention, you're definitely going to need a stitch marker. Or if you want, you can also use a yarn of a different color. It's up to you. So here you have it. Just try to close as much as you can so that the hole doesn't show. Now you should count, you need to have 6. I'm going to use a stitch marker just because I have a lot of them. So here, mark it. And then we're going to increase in each stitch. So we shall have a total of 12 stitches at the end of the round. So you just go in twice in the stitch. That's how you make an increase. also going to make a written pattern of this video and this project that you can find available on my Ravelry account. Also, please, if you find the time, just go follow me on Instagram. I'm always Katia Mochi. I have a Facebook page as well. But Ravelry is where you find all my free patterns. They're very much all free. Okay. All right. Make sure you count your stitches. We should have 12. Oh, I'm missing one. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I'm missing that one. Yeah, that was not the last one. Sorry. See? Counted my stitches. This is the last one. Now I have 12. So there you have it. Second round, you need to increase in the first one. So 2 single crochets into the first. And 1 single crochet into the next. And you just repeat it like this. So increase in the next. And 1 single crochet. Increase. And 1 single crochet. Increase. One. There we have our second round. Sorry. Okay, let's count our stitches. There you have it. Now we have 18 stitches. That's correct. Now for the third round, we're going to increase in the next and single crochet 2. So get your next stitch and 2 single crochets in there. Let me fix my stitch marker in the meantime. There you have it. So I did 1 increase and then I single crochet 2. So 1 and 2. In the next 2 stitches we're going to single crochet and then increase again. So 1 and 2 single crochets in the same stitch and then 2 single crochets in the next 2. Sorry, 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 2 single crochets and 1 increase. Go in twice. I hope I'm not giving you a headache moving my hands too much, but it's very difficult for me to crochet staying still. There you have it. So this is the repeat. You're going to do it till the end of the round. And we're left with the last 2 stitches. There will be single crochet in each. 1 single crochet in each. There you go. So do we have 24 stitches? Let's check. There we have it, 24 stitches. Always make sure you have your count right. Just because we're gonna have to do the petals, we want the right number of petals on our flower. So there we have it. We're gonna go on to the next round where we're going to do 1 increase, so 2 single crochets into the same stitch, and we're going to single crochet once in the next 3 single crochet stitches. See? So we increased, and now we're going to go into the next, do 1 single crochet, and into the next 1 single crochet, and in the next 1 single crochet. And now we're going to increase. See, you kind of like can tell where you have 2 stitches, right? And then you're going to crochet, single crochet 3, and then again the increase. So 2 in the same, and 1 single crochet in the next 3. I'm going to go a little faster, but you got it how it is done. 1 increase and 1 single crochet in the next 3. Okay. Now we should count our stitches. There you have it. So we have 30 stitches. This is the right count. So basically, if you notice, each round we are adding 6 stitches more. Now, I think we got to the last round now. So I'm just checking. Yep, there you have it. So this is completed. This is the entire round that we need to do for the center of our flower. See? Now we're going to start with the yellow color to do the petals. So again, I didn't mention, what you want to do is, what I normally do to secure my work, I chain 1 and then I cut the yarn. So now we're going to take the other color and just pretty much really just do it wherever I want to start from here. Here. Now we are going to only crochet, single crochet in the half the stitch. You see, like a stitch has these, like it looks like a V. We're only going to crochet in the front of the stitch, so only use the little piece of stitch facing you. You see this little loop here? You're going to cut the V into and use only the one that is in front of you. So just single crochet in the front loop. I'm going to just do, just going to do a chain to start. Always do a chain to just fix the yarn to my stitch, and then single crochet. You have it. Now I will try to single crochet and then hold, like stick this to my work, like all the ends that I hate waving in later. So I just try to single crochet them into my work as I go. So I'll go and do 1, 2. Always be careful. Try to always only get the front of your chain, single crochet. So we need 4 single crochets. Each petal will be made of 4 single crochets. The base will be made of 4 single crochets. And I also try to just crochet these ends right in. So then I can cut them. See? Now what we're going to do is we're going to just turn our work, because our petal needs to grow. I don't chain 1. I know that a lot of people chain 1, but for this project, I'm not gonna chain 1 and turn. I'm actually just turning. So now you have the back of your work in front of you. What you'll do is just do, let me check. Yeah, we're going to do another round of single crochets. So single crochet into the back 4 times. Here, see? 4 single crochets. It's a little tight. Here we have it. Now we're going to turn our work again. And this time, what we want to do is one half double crochet. So you are going to chain, this time you need to chain 1 and yarn over, going to your first stitch and do a half double crochet. See? Here you have it. After our half double crochet here, we're going to go into the next stitch and do a double crochet. So we yarned over, we just pull up a loop and then yarn over again, go through 2 and yarn over, go through the remaining loops. Okay, so this is our 1 double crochet. Here we're gonna yarn over and go into the same stitch and do a treble crochet. So we need to yarn over twice in this case. Go in it again. And then yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through 2. Yarn over, go through the remaining loops. Oops. Here's our treble crochet. Now we're going to do a double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over once, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. Okay. And since we have 2 single crochet into the previous, 2 stitches in the previous one, we're going to do 2 in the same as well. So it's going to be 2 double crochets. See, we did 1. Now we're going to go into the same stitch and do a double crochet. Sorry, here it is. And a double crochet in it. And the last one, like the first one, is going to be a half double crochet. So yarn over, go into the last stitch. If you actually find it, it's just difficult to crochet through the camera. Here it is. Now what we're going to do is go into this, the stitches below. We need to go down here. So we're going to go into the stitches below. See, like here, we're going to single crochet on the side of the petal. And so we did our single crochet on the side. Now, what we're going to do is go into the next and do 1 single crochet in the front loop only. Okay? Now we're going to start the second petal. So it's going to be 1 petal and then you single crochet 1 and then you start the next petal, which is exactly the same. So for single crochets in the front loop, please make sure you only crochet in the front loop at the base of your flower. This is because you're going to need the second half for the second round of petal. So 3 and 4. Oops. Okay, turn. Go into the first. So we are basically repeating the same thing. You turn your work and you single crochet 4. Just make sure you don't single crochet 5 because you need that one stitch just to separate the 2 petals. Now you turn your work, you chain 1, and you're gonna single crochet into that first stitch. Then you're gonna double crochet in the next. So do 1 double crochet. Sorry, it's a little blurry. So 1 double crochet. Now you yarn over twice. You go in the same stitch. Yarn over and pull up 2 loops. Yarn over, pull up through 2 loops, and yarn over for the last time. Here. Go into the next, as we said, and do 1 double crochet and another in the same stitch. So 1 half double crochet in the next, 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet. Go to the next and do 2 double crochets. We did 1, we're going to do the second one. And 1 half double. Oh, I cannot find. And as we did earlier, go into the side. See, like, do you see like this stitch? You go in, and then you single crochet 1 only through the front loop, and you start your petal again. Let's do another one. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right, we turn our work and do 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oops. Turn your work, chain 1, 1 half double crochet into the first stitch, and go to the next stitch. Do 1 double crochet and 1 treble crochet into the same, so yarn over twice, go into the same, pull up a loop, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You're going to go to the next stitch now and do 2 double crochets. So 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And the last stitch will be 1 half double crochet. And this is our third petal. You just now single crochet on the side and do 1 single crochet in the front loop only in the front loop. Now we're going to repeat this, and this is going to be our first round of petals. See you at the end of the round. So here we are. I've done completed my first round of petals, and I'm going to see, this is my last single crochet in the front loop. I crocheted only in the front loop. See, now you have the second loops available for you to go in and do the second rounds of petals. So you're going to just chain one and cut the yarn. And because I hate these stupid ends, I'm gonna just weave them in right now with my yarn needle. Guys, there's a little mess in this desk. Okay. Here is what we're going to do. Oh no, sorry. My camera just broke. 1 second. False alarm. My camera, well, it was actually my tripod, not my camera that broke. But so let's weave in all this ugly ends. What I normally do is just hide them underneath my stitches. And if you have a smaller yarn needle, that will serve you a lot better than mine, but I don't own one. This is what I really do to just tie them. As I said, if you have a small one, it's much better. I might have one, I just need to check, but cannot find it right now. So oh, this is impossible. Yeah, I know, it looks very hard. It is, because I don't have a smaller needle. Oh, there you have it. So I strongly suggest you find a smaller needle. Yeah, that will make your life a lot easier. Okay, so I'll just cut them. Now what I'm gonna do, we're going to just find, now these are your two petals, right? Now we want the petal behind these to just start, like to be, we want to place it right here in between. That's how you get, see this nice. See how it looks pretty? Otherwise the first row will kind of hide the second row. So I placed it right in between the two front petals. I placed the petal, the bigger petal in the back. To do that, we are going to start crocheting. So now you see you have your 4 stitches. Now start in the third stitch of your whatever petal you choose. Okay, from the beginning you'll see 1, 2, 3, so that we are going to do 4. The base of our second row of petals will still be the same, 4 petals, all in the back loop. So we'll finish right here and it will be right in the middle. So let's grab our yarn. and start our petal. So grabbing the back loops, I always chain one and then go in again and do the single crochet. Okay, so one single crochet. And I always try to crochet my ends in, so as I go. So 2 is going to be our second single crochet. 3 and 4. Now we turn our work and we're going to single crochet in each stitch. So simply single crochet. 4. Turn your work. And even here we're going to single crochet. 2, 3, and 4. Turn your work and do one last row of single crochets. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're gonna turn, and this is exactly the same. We're going to chain 1 as in the first row, half double crochet. In the next, you're going to double crochet and treble crochet in the same stitch. So go into the same stitch, pull up a loop and pull through 2, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and pull up a loop and pull through the 2 remaining loops. And then go into the next stitch and do 1 double crochet and 1 more into the same stitch. In the next, just as in the first, we are going to do a half double crochet. Now, this time, do you see these sides, the side stitches? We have 1, 2, 3. We're going to crochet right through them. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet at the base of our petal and start the next petal. So 1 in the back loop always. 1, go into the back loop, 2, 3, and 4. And now at this point I'm going to cut this end because I have been working, I've been hiding it underneath my work so I can actually cut it so that it doesn't bug me anymore. So now I have my 4 stitches at the base of my, that will be the base of my flower petal. I turn my work and I single crochet 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I turn my work single crochet, 2, 3, and 4. And I turn my work again and I do one more round of single crochets. 2, 3, and 4. Now we turn our work, we chain 1, and we're going to half double crochet. We're going to go to the next and do 1 double crochet and a treble crochet, go to the next stitch and do 1 double crochet, and 1 second double crochet into the same stitch, and 1 half double crochet in the next and last stitch. It's always tough a little bit, but yeah, here you have it. Now we find our 3 side stitches and single crochet in those. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Now, as usual, take your first back loop and do 1 single crochet, and then 4 single crochets that will be the base of our 3rd petal. I'm going to do the last petal with you, and then you're going to repeat all the way to the end. Turn your work, do 1 row of single crochets. Turn your work and do your 2nd row. Sorry, 3rd row. That would be the 3rd row. Now turn your work. 1 last row. Oops. Now turn your work, chain 1, half double crochet into the first stitch, and go into the next and do 1 double crochet, treble crochet, into the next we're going to do 2 double crochets. And last we have our half double crochet, and we find our 3 side single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And to complete 1 single crochet at the base. And keep going all the way till the end. I will see you right at the end, and I'll show you how it looks all complete. So here I am. I have finished my last single crochet. I'm going to chain one to secure my work, and I'm going to cut the yarn. This is how your flower looks. Here we have it. So I'm gonna just try to weave my ends in, and then we're going to try and do this little operation of attaching the felt. I'm just gonna show you that, but if you are okay with just like putting your hairpin through the stitches, then you can just simply, you know, do this and you won't even need the rest of the tutorial. Okay, what I do now, and I hope it works, I just take the diameter of my flower, right? So it's approximately 3 centimeters. So what is it, like 1.5 foot probably? Now I go to my felt. What I want to do is measure it, and I'll mark it like this. Now go here. And I'll try to do the same in the center, mark it for 3 centimeters and something. Of course it won't be perfect, but I don't have any other tool to design like a round shape. I'll hope this works best. Okay, very approximately, just so we know where we need to cut with our scissors. Now if you have a bit of like more precise scissors, like I have these like big ones that are stronger, might cut felt a little easier. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna try and I might even like draw the round so that it helps me. Alright. And just go with my scissors and cut the shape. As I said, it's not going to be perfect. But it's handmade, it doesn't need to be perfect. I feel that's the beauty of it. I like the idea of being indulgent with yourself when you craft. It doesn't need to be perfect. Now, moment of truth. Yeah, it is. It goes pretty well, covers up. But what we really needed is, now we need to cut 2 holes, as our hairpin will need to go in and go out. Unless, do we want it like to be like this? What do you think? Yes, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put the hairpin, I'm gonna put this round in my hairpin, and I'm just going to stick it like this. This is when you're gonna need a hot glue gun. I need to just warm this baby up, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, now what we want to make sure is that the pin is inserted in the right way, so the wavy part will be against our flower. And we will go ahead and put the glue all around here. Now have your glue gun handy. This is what we're doing. And I'm running out of glue. Sorry, I just need to push all the glue on top of it because I'm running out. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just push it on top of your flower and go with the felt and I'll touch it. Now keep pushing. Hopefully this will work. I've never done it. So I think this is it. Well, this is our tutorial. Let it dry and you can use it. I hope you like this tutorial. Once again, please follow my channel, like my social media. I always post on my social media whenever I issue a new pattern. And happy crafting. See you soon.